Good morning, Hornet Nation. Welcome to the Daily Buzz. I'm Joe Hutzler. A lot to get to from this past weekend, so let's get started. We're going to begin with soccer. Men and women in action this weekend, both victorious in different ways at home and away. We'll start with the ladies. On Saturday night, it was women's soccer against Wheaton College, welcoming in the Thunder of Wheaton College out of Illinois. And Delia Lasapio had a great night, a season-high 5 saves. There's one right there, on her way to her third shutout. Could the Hornets score? Sarah Hammock with a header, loose ball. Did it cross? The official says yes, it did. Sarah Hammock with her third goal in 3 straight games. Nice hot streak for number 10. Then for some cushion, about 7 minutes later, it was Kennedy Jackie Beck with a nice run down the side of the field. And a good pass from Maddie Amos there. Jackie Beck one-on-one, and typically, folks, she's going to win that battle. Gets to the middle, 20 yards away, and too strong for McGregor to make the stop. Jackie Beck picks up her first goal of the season, and the Hornets win by a final of 2-0. Moving on to men's soccer on Sunday afternoon, taking on the Penn State Abington Lions. Number 19 men's soccer, Dylan McLaurin, working out before the game. Got to get the good stretch in, and here's why. A dribbling pass that gets away, and a shot and a save from Dylan. A couple good ones in the beginning to keep this game in favor of the Hornets. It was a 1-0 game after this goal right here. As it bounced through, Ryan Mayolo becomes the beneficiary of, in the box, a pass over, and Colin Cashmere cashes in his first goal of the season, and the Hornets up 1-0 at the break. We move on to second half action. John Mackey on a set piece, and Freddie Flores uses the head to knock it in. A big moment for Flores, and rightfully so, very excited. Gives credit to Mackey, and then later on, pew, pew, pew. That's a goal, everyone. Mackey and Flores celebrate. The Hornets win big, 4-0 over Penn State, still undefeated, and welcoming in Mary Washington this Thursday. Nice job, Mackey brothers. Moving on to the rest of the results from the weekend, let's go back to Saturday and talk about some volleyball. 5 sets it took for Lynchburg, but they prevailed over the Hawks of Huntingdon. Lindsay Lang with 13 kills. Also on Saturday, men's soccer went 2-0 this weekend thanks to the 3-1 victory a day before that Penn State Abington won. Sherman Mitchell with 2 goals and a 3-1 win. Then we moved to Sunday with volleyball, a 3-0 victory over Greensboro in the morning at 10 a.m. A nice job of them to get up early and make the trip down, with Lynn Walsh serving 14 aces at the Pride. Then Mesa Willis with 10 kills and a 3-0 win over ECSU. A big weekend for Coach Ellinger. She wins number 200 and 201. Congratulations to her. And finally, Jackie Laro, the freshman, coming out big on the road in Reading, Pennsylvania. 4 goals against Albright, and the Hornets field hockey team is rolling at 4-0. 9-0 this weekend for Lynchburg Sports. 9 games, 9 victories. That's why they call us Winsburg, folks. Moving on to campus events to talk about this week. The Colorathon is September 16th. Registration begins that day at 7:30. Run begins at 9 a.m. from the New London Academy soccer field. It's a fundraiser with a DJ color party. Donations will go towards LCA classroom technology. Also, India Study Abroad info meeting is tonight from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. in Hopwood Hall 12 here in Lynchburg, Virginia. And also, don't forget about Over the Edge this Thursday. We'll tell you more about that tomorrow. As we do every day here on the Daily Buzz, we let you know what day it is on the National Day calendar. And today is a National Day of Remembrance for those lost on September 11th, 16 years ago, in the tragic events that took place in New York City, Pennsylvania, and Washington, D.C. Now, last week I had a chance to visit with one of our recent alumni, Thomas Salamone, whose uncle was in one of the towers on September 11th, 2001. And here's a snippet of a feature that we will put out later today.
So on 9/11/01, actually a week before it happened, we had gone on a family vacation to the beach, and on our way back, we passed Tower 1. This is where my Uncle Johnny worked. He worked for Cantor Fitzgerald. And we passed the building a week before, and when we were passing it, my father was like, hey, this is where your Uncle Johnny works, and this is where, he's been doing his thing. And we passed it, and that happened a week before it happened. A week later, the tragedy happened, It was definitely tough because we had a lot of good moments together, and our families did a lot of things together. And obviously, ever since that happened, we've kept a strong bond to him, even though he's not here today. But the legend lives on.
We hope you have a great Monday and a start to your week, everyone. Remember those lost in a positive way today as we move forward through the 16th anniversary of those tragic moments on September 11th. Remember, it's a great day to be a Hornet. It's a great day to be an American, and we are one nation.